Alright, so today's video is gonna be a short one and a bit of a weird one. I honestly don't know right now how I'm gonna title the video. And if you are a person in the Outlast trials who just runs the best loadout, the best strategies, and doesn't care about their performance that much, then this video will probably highlight a non-issue to you. But it is something I noticed a lot ever since update 4, and I want to bring a little bit of light to it because Red Barrels made a decision, pretty much a shadow buff to the X-Pops, which I don't really agree with. It all started when I streamed the thing, obviously. I streamed the Christmas event, I streamed the new MK challenges in Courthouse. And then a specific thing happened when I wanted to escape, and an X-Pop did a 360 on me, and I was like, okay, this is kind of weird. Was it just an animation bug or something? And I thought to myself, okay, this has to be something from the update, but this might have just been a bug and, whatever. Then, I think 2 streams later, I wanted to grind for Program X speedruns again, so I did Vindicate the Guilty. And at the end, this shit happened, and Coil basically hit me at the end with a weird ass animation. Basically, the bottom line of this is enemies can track hits now. I've tested this multiple times, trying to dodge like as I used to before, and they track hits accurately. And I'm not a fan of that change. Now it will make the game a lot harder. That's true. And some people like me are like, yeah, I want the game to be harder, so why are you complaining, blah 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 blah. But I don't really agree with this sort of change because, one, it looks ugly if enemies just track you with the hits. It feels cheap. And third point is, it's just dodging was quote unquote, I don't know how much you can talk in Outlast Trials about skill and skill expression, but dodging an enemy's hit was some sort of skill expression in my opinion, where you baited an attack, I don't know, you even step forward at the enemy so he would start the animation, and then you dodge precisely to the side, dodge the hit, and while they recover from the attack cooldown you can just move past him, stuff like that. Now this is pretty much gone, except that if you put an object between you and the enemy and they choke on the object while they try to lunge at you, then it still works. But other than that, dodging is pretty much done, which also had a side effect that I agree with, and that's that window tags are pretty much gone now. Another clip here from the free candy mission where I was getting chased, and that X-Pop lunged, hopped through the window, and continued to lunge at me, which also at the time was like insane to me. Now that I agree with more because window tagging was very cheap. They already kind of tackled that a little bit in update 3 before you were able to pretty much hug any object and bait the enemy into vaulting, then you vault over and the enemy is just completely lost. Like, even if they could go around, they still decided to vault. They kind of changed it in update 3 so they would go around more, but window tagging was still a thing, you vault while they vault. But now with update 4, with the quote-unquote dodge nerfs, if you wanna call that, they now hit you when you vault through them, and window tagging is pretty much impossible. I agree with that change because window tagging was cheap. However, the dodge thing I don't agree with, and that's why I wanted to make this really quick short video. I'm not gonna waste more of your time. I just wanna bring this up and let me know if you experience something similar. Maybe I'm just living in a bubble or something, because I don't see that many people talking about that in the forums or on the Discord server or anywhere, so I would love to know what you guys think about that. If it's a good thing that they tackled that, or if you share my opinion that dodging was like the skill expression part or whatever. I would love to know what you guys think. Also, If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe for more Outlast Trials content in the near future. And other than that, have a great rest of your day and take care everyone. Bye bye.